Hey guys, Lonely Fanboy 4A here, and it's been a while since I've did an update like this when it comes to my status on my YouTube channel and what I have in store for my schedule after April of next month. And what I mean by that is the fact that everything when I set up from April was basically the same schedule I did of this month minus the week dedication. I'm gonna get to that later, but for right now, I'm gonna be talking about Generation 5. I'm gonna let you know that I have two Generation 5 videos that were made before I got any of the information from Generation 5, which includes the new characters and other stuff that I've seen involving Generation 5 as of the last month. So the reason why I didn't make any new videos involving this is because I need to wait until I get more information. The next two videos involving Generation 5 are just mostly about what Generation 5 is going to be like it's going to be dark or the tone of friendship. It's basically those ideas I have left before any of this information came out. And this is coming from the same guy who did the predictions on all six characters from Generation 4, even though that we've learned that none of the characters are gonna make a comeback in the 5th generation as main characters, unlike the newer ones. First, I need to make one thing perfectly clear. If I'm gonna be making a video regarding Izzy, Moonbow, or any of the other characters, I am gonna try to put my perspective of what these characters are gonna be like, since I'm assuming that the following month we might get a teaser trailer of the characters themselves, along with how they act in each scene that they're in, and not to mention that it also leads to a lot of plot information involving the movie itself. I'm just gonna point this out right now that it's difficult to look at all these characters and completely look at what their motivation is. There's a reason why I didn't make any videos involving Generation 5, because I still need to figure out who these characters are gonna be and what they're gonna act once we get the teaser trailer of Generation 5 as a whole. Now, granted, it is going to be on debate on what Generation 5 is going to be like and how it's going to be different compared to the 4th generation, despite being a sequel to Generation 4 just 1,000 years into the future. I am assuming that it will probably be a lot more complex when it comes to taking new routes of what Generation 4 did. And let me remind you that the reason why I wasn't really into most of this information is because I didn't have a good impression on the characters yet. I mean, literally the only thing I did is that I completely made a DeviantArt group dedicated to Izzy Moonbow, but that's about it. That's really all I ever did. And that is still before we get some information involving Generation 5 and the characters. All I can say is that I am hopefully going to be able to make at least 4 Generation 5 videos involving the new information. And hopefully with the addition of the characters, so I can actually make another video involving the lore of Generation 5. But at the same time, I've been doing that through the last year actually, and I'm assuming that completely finding other ways to come up with these ideas will probably be the same ideas that what other people did, like Dr. Wolf, for example. He's been making multiple Generation 5 videos since the informations came out, so I really don't know what I have in store, so it could change. But regardless, as of now, I'm completely still waiting on just trying to find some other ways in order to make my own predictions on Generation 5. And let me tell you that it's going to be a lot more different compared to what Generation 4 has to offer, and I'm assuming that the informations that I've seen involving spoilers and stuff, it's gonna be a lot more different and a lot more complex, even if it's mostly fake. Getting into other details, what I'm going to be discussing next is my schedules that I've been working on from May to June. Just to let you know, most of the videos during those months are mostly reviews. Like I've mentioned, that there's no YouTuber tributes whatsoever after April. So keep this in mind, that I am trying my best to put my focus into putting more reviews than anything. And as you can tell, I've actually made my review of the next 5 episodes involving the Carniverse shipping. Even if some of you guys don't usually into that kind of stuff, I'm still trying to put my focus onto other media, because regardless of what you feel about the first part, which got less attention, I really liked doing this, and I really want to do this anthology video series something worth in order to have my Patreon page much more loose for, because letting this out right now, I've already done one Patreon request when someone requested me to review 3 episodes from a show in one video. And keep this in mind, it's going to be uploaded in May, and the person who requested me always saw the video. I really hope that you keep that in mind. And just to get this out of the way, I've also been working on video chapter things, or whatever you call them, because I'm going to be doing a fanfic reading off of a We Bear Bears fanfic that I'm still working on, but nearly finishing up. Not nearly finishing because there's only a few chapters, but at the same time, I'm actually trying to do as much as I can before I completely do my entire fanfic reading of it. And just to let this out, it's gonna be containing all the chapters of the fanfic itself, and it's gonna be a very, very long video. It's gonna be longer than the Equestria Girls The Magic of Mermaids fanfic that I've uploaded last summer. Even if some of you guys aren't really excited for me to do We Bear Bears material, keep this in mind, the next videos that I'm going to be making soon are going to be We Bear Bears reviews for We Bear Bears month. Even if you guys don't usually expect me to do something like this. Because as of now, I'm focusing on at least one of the videos that I just came up with in order to celebrate Jeanette McCulley's birthday, despite that she's not going to be returning for the iCarly revival, and the next 2 episodes involving We Bear Bears that are going to be remained anonymous, just so I can actually keep some information until further notice. Anyway, getting back to the stuff that I have in store, there is something that I need to show you regarding to involving the schedules of what I have in store. It's mainly of what I have for my April schedule and my May and June schedules. Granted, I did show you what those schedules were like when it comes to what I did involving the videos of I deleted, but at the same time, these videos aren't really anything special, considering that they're just mostly reviews and nothing else. Let me remind you that most of those videos that I'm showing you right now aren't really anything special. April isn't just really a much focused month compared to the other months I did since we started this year. There's no week dedication like I mentioned before, and the video that I'm gonna be uploading involving Steven Universe is mostly gonna be an anniversary when Steven Universe Future came to an end. I just want you guys to understand that the schedules that I have planned, mainly the ones that are gonna be waiting until further notice, is gonna be mostly just trying to looking up different shows in order to put my own perspective on the good episodes and the terrible episodes. And before any of you asks, I understand that some of you guys actually watch my scheduled videos that I've been uploading at the end of each month, but at the same time, I'm not going to be doing those videos anymore because it's mostly a waste of time and it's actually a lot more stressful just to completely talk about each video that's going to be uploaded, and the fact that there's no uploading schedule on each day on which video is going to be uploaded. That's just basically the thing that I don't think that keeping these videos as a secret only for it to be revealed for the scheduled video isn't really that meaningful as it was anymore. So all I can say is that I'm really trying everything as I can in order to get everything as finished as possible. Like I said, I am still working on the We Build Bears fanfic, and even though that there's going to be other videos in the way, with a few videos being cut down, I'm actually might be able to get all this over with as soon as possible. And all I can say is that Summerpalooza is going to be a lot more fun when it comes to the amount of videos I have to offer. Granted, you may saw them before those videos got deleted, but at the same time, a lot of changes can happen. Anyway, I'm Lonely Fanboy Phil here, and I'll see you when I upload my Steven Universe Tears of Love fanfic reading this Saturday.